All right, I was going to ask all of you guys how you're doing this morning, but Cassie came in hot when I asked her off the air. So let's start. Just dump it right now.
Today, it was one of those days yesterday, and it wasn't bad luck. It was just your quintessential bad day where everything goes wrong. And I don't think anybody could beat me on this, apart from like somebody dying. It was just one of those days where things kept getting thrown at me. I was tired. I almost got in a wreck. My coffee spilled all over me in the car. Like things like that, right? Little things.
So nothing major.
Nothing
just
major.
Enough to like a bunch of speed bumps. It's just annoying you.
Yeah, enough where it's like at some point you're like, can I get a break? And it all ended with I was rushing out the door to a doctor's appointment, right? And I had to get back fast because I had another project thrown on my plate, and then I had a couple of meetings, so I had a small window. So I go downstairs to use my favorite bathroom in the lobby. Honestly, just a quick number one before I hit the road. And that bathroom is not heavily used, right? I'm normally very germophobic, but I just sat down, did my biz, and went. And I'm usually a hoverer, and you can read into that. I stood up, turned around, and looked at the seat, and it was covered in human feces. Oh, no. It was dried, but I had sat in it, and I about vomited into the bathroom. And then I'm like, I can't do anything. Like, I started yelling. I'm like, people are disgusting. Like, I was furious. I got hand soap on a paper towel, scrubbed my butt raw, and I couldn't go home and shower because I had a hugely important meeting right after the doctor's appointment, and I had to pinch hit for a coworker who got sick out of nowhere and finish the presentation and then present to a major sports team. And I'm like, well, I'm going to do it with somebody else's poop on my butt.
Oh my God.
And then I took my bad attitude into the doctor's office, and I was a real B word to the receptionist. And then I came out after and I apologized profusely. And I'm like, I don't want to be part of the world needs more kindness. I don't need to be part of the problem. But I was like, but if you knew what had just happened to me, you would get it. Because I also lost my wallet. So I showed up to the doctor's appointment and I'm like, cool, I'm ready to pay, tap to pay, except my phone's on 2% because for some reason the battery sucks. And my phone is also my car key. So if it dies, I literally cannot drive home. And I'm ready to tap to pay. And they're like, we don't have tap to pay. And I'm like, it's 2025. And so I just was losing it. I was like, you know what? Reschedule. I don't want to effing be here anyway.
There are those days, man.
But, man, if you get poop on a toilet seat, be an adult and clean it up. I'm not talking about if you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie, wipe the CD. These are grown adults in this building.
How does that even happen?
There are consulting firms in here. Come on.
Yeah. And I have heard, not that I've seen it, that women's bathrooms are worse than guys are.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I can neither confirm or deny, but based on that, absolutely. But my day was turned around when I came in this morning because I was very excited when I woke up to check one specific thing. Because yesterday was the launch day for Personality Hires.
Okay.
Abby, Jackson, Mikey, and Rebecca's podcast. And of course, I had a whole strategy to get them charting. And they are number 29 in the United States in comedy.
Look at that.
In comedy?
Improv comedy, but in comedy, number 29, a top 30 show. You also charted in Canada, the UK, Australia, Singapore, Indonesia, New Zealand, Finland, Sweden, Ireland, South Africa, and the Netherlands.
Look at you. Look at you guys.
Shout out the Netherlands.
Look at you guys on your very first day. I mean, when you think of how many podcasts there are that could be in that category, being in the top 30 on your first week, A, is amazing, and B, great marketing. But congratulations.
Well, thank you to Cassie for all your hard work, too, because we would have just been like, oh, yeah, we have new graphics, and we're so happy to be here. But Cassie had a whole strategy for us, and so we were pushing for it to go out. So there's still time to listen. We can still chart even higher. So if you care about us,
and they're really funny. I don't like most podcasts, honestly, but I was laughing out loud at it. It was good.
Now, were you laughing at them because you know them, or as a new person that never heard them before, would you think it was hilarious? Because I'm not asking a loaded question. I didn't hear it this week.
A new person. I feel like I can, when I have the guffaw, it's usually because and I guffawed at it because it's you are so quick, Abby, with your, Jackson or Mikey made a comment and you pulled a grease lightning retort right out your back pocket. And it was beautifully executed, but I definitely laughed out loud multiple times.
Every now and then you should use that quickness in this studio.
I'm going to think about it.
Okay.
The Bert Show.